Hello everyone and welcome to another look at Castle Story. Last time I didn't really get to show the combat because the game crashed on me and I had to restart everything from scratch. Well, this is the result of me starting everything from scratch yet again. Basically, it's just blocked off the three main paths to the crystal and put a bunch of soldiers in front on the wall and in front of it. The mine's behind the wall so I can keep gathering resources even during an invasion, and every now and then get extra warriors to reinforce the ranks. So, I've noticed that these guys are actually pretty good when it comes to combat. They do a fairly well job of fending off anything that comes at them. I've also realized that archers are probably one of the best things that you can be getting. Like 2 archers per soldier is probably a good formula. Because your archers do a good job of taking out the guys before they even get close, and the warrior guys are just there to sweep up the remnants. And we're getting close to being able to summon another guy. Now, archers do have a tendency of trying to shoot at guys they can't even hit. I've had guys sitting on these walls and they've been trying to shoot enemies that are in front of this wall here. So naturally their arrows are going straight into the back of this wall, not doing much of anything to help. Which is why I decided to build a giant tower here, simply to make it so that they can shoot over the walls and hit most of the targets still. This is actually a really stone eating task I have been doing. Mainly because of how much stone it actually takes to make these bricks. There we go, and I just need to get this guy moved out of the way. Get moving, Tanuki. I need more crystals. Come on, guys. Give me crystals. Got an invasion starting in a couple minutes. Hopefully the game's not going to crash again. In fact, I'm going to do a quick save, and if the game does crash, I will hopefully be able to reload it and get the fight recorded anyway. I love the little noises these guys make. Kind of silly. That. Basically, the tower I'm working on, I've gotten to the point where I'm just bringing it all closer together so there's a large platform up on top. Squeeze that order in. There we go. And you can move to this part because that's out of the way of everyone else. There you go. It's gotta be quite a sight from up there. Being able to look out across the tops of mostly everything. Seeing the almost never-ending waves of enemies coming at you. Actually, that sounds a little bit horrifying. Okay, you are going to go over here. And the fighting has started. And there's going to be a small amount of lag because at this stage in the game, there's a lot of enemies. These guys are called Corruptrons, and your little guys are actually called Bricktrons, so... I don't know what the significance of the names are. If there's any relation at all, or if they're just kind of coincidentally similar. See, the guys do a pretty good job of taking out things on their own. You don't really need to micromanage what they're trying to kill. Sure, if they ever add more enemy types to the game, micromanaging might be something that you want to do in combat, but at this point it doesn't really seem to matter at all. They see enemies, they go, they kill them, then they go back to their default position. It's really efficient, a lot more efficient than the pathfinding is on your guys when they're just building. Which is kind of strange, isn't it? Now, I don't know if this guy even got to shoot anything. I was kind of focused on more of the combat and not the one archer on top of the tower. He might have, though. He's facing another direction, I think. I forgot which direction he was facing when he started out. I'm pretty sure it was this way. And when you kill those Corruptrons, their souls, or whatever, come over here and start swirling around, and they go from purple to blue, and I think when they hit blue, that means that you can use their various souls to create a new Bricktron. And you see it slowly is rising, and how much percentage it's ready to spawn. So that's pretty cool. Means that if you lose your guys during a fight, you have a chance of getting them back from your enemies. Then you have these random ones that just go off to nowhere and start disappearing into the ground and circling back, and I don't know what's up with that. We might not get another guy out of this wave. And that was wave 40. I've gone through 39 other waves like this. And the beginning waves are honestly some of the more intense waves because your defenses aren't up to par with what they can be later on. This building would actually be going faster if I had less guys on the mine and more on the building, but I kind of wanted to get more crystal than building done. I still want to get more crystals collected than building done because then I can get another guy on this wall and I'll have 4 soldiers per wall. Then I just need to get like 2 or 3 more archers on each wall and I'll have a pretty balanced number of guys. Oh, they actually destroyed one of these bricks. I'm gonna have to fix that. Step aside, Rosa. There. They'll get that when they get that. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to share how combat ended up working, especially at this stage in the game when it's, let's see, about 10 minutes a wave. I put 400 minutes into this world alone. How many hours is that? 400 divided by 60. That's pretty close to 7 hours, isn't it? Yeah, it is. About close to 6.5. And now there's a bit of lag, so I'm gonna stop recording. See you guys later.